Does this even make sense? I'm just going to work, doing the hustle and grind to pay the bills and pay the mortgage and put the kids through college. Why? You know, like the quote says here, one day your life will flash before your eyes. Make sure it's worth watching. So instead of goals, learn how to become something or someone new and emulate those characteristics of that person who's already doing it. Decide the type of person that you want to become. Prove it to yourself every day with small wins, right? A little 1% thing every day creates karma. And when you get karma that's creating small little wins every day, that shifts your identity and shifts you to becoming that new person. That's what karma is. All right. So because of that, it's more important to start than it is to succeed. So forget about, you know, having the followers of the Kardashians. I call that the fake Kardashian persona. You know, that's not what it's about. It's about having joy in the moment and doing whatever it is that you love more than anything in the world, and just start on that. And if you just start on it, then the world conspires to help you. It's more important to do that than to be considering what the outcome is and making sure you get success, because all that's going to happen is you're going to do a few things, something's going to happen, an obstacle is going to show up in the way, and it's going to be just too easy to give up. And that's what happens. People give up before they are able to carry on and adapt, improvise, and overcome. The obstacle is the way. So what is it trying to teach me? Oh, okay. That's what it's trying to teach me. I just learned something new. That's another level that you can get to because you're going to hop over the obstacle. All right. So we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act, but a habit. That's Aristotle. Daily habits and routines will trigger your inner muse of creativity. All right, entrepreneur sabotage cycle. So this is where you're trying to get to that next level and take your inner essence and be able to display it. It's hard, right? This isn't easy. If it was easy, everyone would be able to do it, right? Change is hard, as we talked about from that book. So what ends up happening is you're down here in your comfort bubble. You decide, oh, I'm going to try this new thing. But then your brain, your emotional brain starts talking to you with negative thoughts about, and it doesn't maybe show up as, well, I'm not good enough and I'm not great enough, but it shows up in little subtle messages that are your perceived limitations, right? Limiting beliefs. You may not even be consciously aware that it's going on, but you have limiting beliefs from moving to that next level, from making change. And so what ends up happening is you try to do this, something goes wrong, you give up, and you retreat to the quiet life of average desperation, getting mediocre results. That's what most people do. So if you want to be able to overcome that, I'll show you how, right? Feelings of discomfort, you're disrupting old beliefs and old habits. There's confusion in undoing the old structures and mental models to make way for the new ones and upgrade your brain to 2.0. And so we have this subconscious sabotage. We fear the change and the failure and the loss and lack of success. So we just give up, because giving up is easier than doing it and failing, because then we think in the eyes of the people who are looking at us that we must be a failure. Not true. All right. So this is something I learned from Robin Sharma too. These 7 saboteurs of success. Great man. Go get his books, read them. Check out his YouTube channel. This guy gave me lots of the basis, foundational points of what I've come to do now as my perfect day entrepreneur SoulPrint. So waiting for perfection before taking action on game-changing moves, that's a saboteur of success. Why do you wait to be, why do you even need to be perfect in the first place? Nothing is perfect in this world. So stop trying to be a perfectionist. That's going to just drive you mental. Busy being busy versus driving results that grow profit or grow your audience or help your audience. You know, stop being busy. Stop doing the urgent things. Do the important stuff. And tearing down versus lifting yourself up, or the people that are around you. Everyone does that, or lots of people do that. If you catch yourself doing it, get rid of it. Stop it. You know, if it's not what you stand for, why are you showing up doing it? Making excuses that you repeat over and over until they become or reinforce your beliefs. That's karma. Right? That's that mental image. It shows up as a movie inside your brain. It's an impression in the subconscious, and it's going to repeat over and over, even if you don't want it to or don't think that it's happening. Overthinking and overanalyzing. That's connected directly to perfectionism. I used to be this guy. I was like huge this guy, and I was very proud of it too, that my my mind was always thinking, always analyzing everything, trying to control outcomes and trying to come up with plan A, B, and C, and blah, 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 blah. It was just making me mental. A lack of clarity for your future due to lack of planning for your life outcomes. These are the saboteurs of